Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about the struggles I faced in my second pregnancy and what it's like to be 5 months pregnant.
We don't care what they say. This is our game. Make 'em wish they were one of us.
Being pregnant, as everyone knows, sucks a lot. I actually hate it very much. There are good parts about it. I'm not gonna say it's all bad. We'll say it's extremely uncomfortable for somebody that's like always wearing kind of form-fitting clothing. It's not exactly a good fit. Maternity clothes suck. But today I'm gonna be going over some of the struggles I faced as well as some of the high points of my pregnancy. I only have 4 months left. He could come sooner. We're gonna wait and see. It's just been a journey. So let's start with point number 1. Let's talk about the first trimester. Let's talk about those first 14 weeks where I was literally dying. My first pregnancy was super smooth. I think I threw up one time the whole 9 months. With this pregnancy, I was super sick. When I say sick, I don't mean throwing up. Got that food poisoning vibe, but nothing comes up. That was a really hard experience for me. It's probably been the worst part about it, like physically. After those 14 weeks, roughly around 12, 13 is when the nausea and stuff like that started to subside. Started feeling a lot better about myself, having a little bit more energy. The whole 14 weeks, I was just like always laying down. And so in week 13, going into the second trimester, I started to feel like I could dress up and put on makeup and do my hair. I started being more social and more fun again. I started feeling like myself. I know there's a lot of women that talk about not being relieved in the second trimester, and kudos to you. I cannot imagine what it would be like to continue that like fatigue and that stress of the nausea, and it was just constant. I cannot imagine. 14 weeks, I'm like, okay, yes, I can do this. Almost halfway there. Physically, I was doing way better. Aside from the physical aspect of pregnancy and like what it comes with, I feel like with all the stress and the hormones and the constant work that your body's doing, you need to be in a positive environment. If you're in a place that is hostile or there's always conflict going on and it's making you depressed, or you feel like you need some mental help, it's better to be alone than to be surrounded by bad company. Another thing that I definitely recommend is to definitely get therapy. It's not an easy road, especially when your body is busy at work every day, every second, creating another human being. I empathize with you, letting you know it's completely normal. It's a part of it. And if you're in any of those hostile environments or places where people are not appreciating you, leave. Because it's better and it's healthier for you and your baby to be alone than to be chastised on a daily basis. If you're in a safe place where, your family is loving and you have good friends around you and stuff like that, that advice doesn't apply to you, sis. I'm happy for you. Stay positive. Stay in good settings. That is my advice to everyone who's pregnant or wants to be pregnant. Make sure you're careful about who you have a baby with. Please. If you don't take nothing else from this video, be careful who you sleep with. Now we come to my final point, which is I'm currently 20 weeks pregnant and feeling like a supermodel again. Even though I have no waist and my boobs are gigantic, I'm good. I can clean the house by myself. I can cook by myself. I can do everything I need to do without any help. I can get a little bit fancy like I used to every now and then. Can't do it every day. I'm just in this place where I'm like, okay, if I did it this far, I can do it the rest of the way. I got this. I'm trying to really focus on bettering myself, bettering my mindset for my son's arrival. I want to make sure that I am in the ultimate best state possible, because postpartum, I don't know if you guys know about that, but postpartum depression is a different beast. It's not something that you're just a little sad, you eat some ice cream and you watch some movies, you're gonna get over it. Totally different beast. Postpartum depression, postpartum disorder, whatever you want to call it, is the thing that makes moms drown their kids, microwave their babies, all the other weird stuff that happens between mom and baby. It's literally postpartum depression. And it's that deep. You have to make sure before you get to the postpartum, which is after baby's born. Sometimes it only you know, you go through it for 2-3 days. Sometimes you go through it for 2-3 weeks. Sometimes it's the rest of your life. You never know what's gonna happen. So I'm just trying to prepare myself for what is to come, make sure I'm ready for it. When it comes, I'll be able to face it head on, have all the tools available and necessary to keep myself in a sane, safe place. Another thing I want to talk about is the cravings. The cravings. I don't really have that weird stuff going on anymore. Pickles and peanut butter, salt and vinegar chips with grapes, jalapenos with strawberries. It's a strange place in my life. Last time I was pregnant, I had a thing for donuts. I had a thing for steak. I gained 100 pounds last time, so that's why this time I'm kind of watching it. I'm like, okay, I could eat some cookies or I could eat some celery. I'm gonna go with celery. It was 135 roughly before I got pregnant the first time, and I had my baby, I was 235. This time, because I've been watching what I eat and I've been exercising and I've been making sure that I don't become super overweight, I've only gained 2 pounds the whole time. The third trimester is when the cravings kick in again. I'm gonna be ready to eat the whole house, but I'm gonna do my best to not do that. I am also planning to get surgery after I have my baby. I can just move the extra fat to a better looking place. You know, it's not something that everyone's comfortable talking about, so I'm gonna save that for another video. Girl, gonna be snatched. For real. I'm gonna wait till next video, month 6, to talk about my baby's name and the things that we're going to be planning for his arrival. Definitely be watching out for that. Stay updated on my Instagram page for everything that's going on. So yeah, that concludes the video. So happy that you watched it all the way through. Thank you. And I hope you come back and see the next one. Make sure to subscribe below and press the little like button. And I'll see you guys later.
Confidential, say you want it. Confidential, when I be so